personal news time. Personal news time, and I'm going to do it. Personal news-wise, I did not watch the Oscars. I did finish The Last of Us. I think that I have a controversial take on it. I think The Last of Us season finisher was kind of mid. That, in and of itself, like that sequence in and of itself, yeah, I think it felt rushed. It felt out of nowhere. It felt rushed. I can't believe I'm saying this. I did not see as much emotion in it. I feel like, you know what it reminded me of? That conversation that we read about in the news about, like, one of the creators talking about how, like, in a video game, murder is, like, normalized. So obviously when you someone, it seems it's, like, way more impactful in a movie, right? Yeah, but you made it like a video game. You made that last sequence like a video game, and it did lack emotion. That's how I felt. It was like the impact of it was so deafened. The impact of it was, I'm not giving you spoilers, man. Shut the everybody. I'm not giving spoilers. This is a spoiler-free criticism, okay? You are not getting spoiled on this, cultural moment, I guess, that happened many years ago. It was like an 11-year-old game. And maybe because I was much younger, but when I played it, I felt differently than when I watched it on camera. And when I watched it on camera, when I watched it on film, when I watched it as a live action sequence, it did not, I felt like the emotion, the oomph, like the maybe it's just like, it's one of those things where, like, the rewatch doesn't hit the same. It felt monstrous to me, like it was intentionally presented in a way that was intended to sever you from the character that you had rooted for, to expose his flawed humanity. Maybe I'm too much of a fan of the show. No, I'm a huge fan of the show. It could be because I feel differently because I control the character's agency. That's actually a really good take. You know what? You're right. That could be the reason, because I was in control. Maybe that's the reason why I did not, maybe that's the reason why I did not actually feel some type of way. Or I don't know, maybe I have like a Joel did nothing wrong attitude for that reason. And ironically, the Joel did nothing wrong attitude still carried, even though the impact of it was, like I said, softened by the filming of that sequence. I'm very excited for season 2, and I hope that they actually break it up into more seasons because, another controversial take. You know what I actually enjoyed? Filler. Well, not filler, but like additional the parts that were not covered. I loved it. Some of the best parts, if not the very best part, was filler in this last season. And I think that is because Neil Druckmann writes video games like movies. He writes video games like movies, so of course he's getting some help, from other writers, and this is a medium, a format that obviously suits him very well. So I do think that if given more time, and I do think that he should be given more time, let him cook. And don't be afraid to explore. Don't be afraid to show parts that you never showed in the game. Add some new background. Every single thing that was added as additional components into the TV show that did not like get flushed out, I guess, or was not elaborated on in the video game was perfect. I loved it. And I want to see more of that in season 2. I want the second video game to be broken up into multiple seasons because I think the product deserves it. Part 2 is going to be more than one season. Okay, good. That's great. That makes me very happy. Farm it, dude. Learn from the Japanese, okay? When you got good IP, you farm it. Attack on Titan, Attack on Titan, end the finale, part 1, part 2, finale part 3A, finale part 4A. You know what I mean? They got good IP. They should farm it